Hey y'all, welcome to Petty and Friends, where we use humor to break down barriers so that we can talk about real life situations and find real life solutions.
On episode 11 of Petty and Friends.
So it's July. You know, summer's almost over. Actually, 2017 is almost over.
Boy, this year went by fast.
Time is on crack. Like, for real, for real. It's like you went to sleep and then it was already October.
I had just made some New Year's resolutions I wasn't going to keep yesterday.
It's too late now. They old now. No, but, you know, August is approaching. They're going to have that tax-free weekend to get the kids their stuff for school.
I don't never have no money on tax-free
Right.
weekend.
Nobody ever have money for tax-free weekend. And also, we got a lot of students going to college. I'm so proud that a lot of these children are going to college. But it seems like they're not prepared. Not mentally, physically, emotionally.
They just out there.
Financially. They're just not ready. They're not ready. So, you know, Petty and Friends has to do our due diligence and, you know, give y'all our top 10 rules to going to school.
To survive the freshman year.
Yes, gotta have them rules. So we're going to get right into that. Guys.
Number 10. We're going to count it down. Number 10. Go explore the campus.
Go explore the campus. Now, when you first get on campus, you don't know where nothing is. You don't know nobody. You don't know what to do. So before your classes start, I need y'all to go roam around campus, get lost, and find your way back to your dorm. Like, you're going to purposely get lost.
That's the best way for you to find out where stuff at.
Yeah.
Like, even after you do freshman orientation out there, go venture off to some places.
Yeah. Also, you know, take your little schedule, because by then you should have already registered for class. So you want to take your schedule with you and try to find your classes in your buildings so that you can know where they're at, so you won't look like a freshman when you first come on campus.
Right.
Because, you know, we can kind of smell the fresh fish. we can smell the fresh fish.
You didn't have to say it like that, because some of them older upperclassmen smell like fish.
But... Oh no! Anyway, but yeah, you don't want to be looking like you knew on campus. You want to know where your stuff is. So the first step is, you know, figuring out where you gotta go. The next one, number 9.
You never pay full price for a book, and you never buy T-shirts.
You know, because college, they're gonna always offer you free T-shirts at every event, so you don't ever have to buy a T-shirt. And for books, we don't buy books; we rent them things.
Right, because I ain't never paid for a college T-shirt. Now I'll go give blood now for a free T-shirt, just because. Like, saving life is cool, but I really want the free T-shirt. Like,
that's so funny. You know, we need workout outfits. We need all of that. So that's what the T-shirts is for.
It's mostly my wardrobe is free T-shirts that I forgot.
That's so funny. Honestly, you know what's funny though? Like, when it comes to books, I honestly don't buy the book the first 2 weeks of class.
Yeah, you don't need it.
I go make a friend, for one. And number 2, you gotta go in there and figure out if you're gonna actually need this book. Because a lot of times these teachers be making y'all buy books and y'all don't even use them.
If you do have to, like, get the book, you can either rent it through the bookstore or you can look at it online. They usually have expedited shipping and stuff like that, so you'll have it in time for class. Do not pay full price for a book.
I'm going to give you a couple of websites you can go to. Chegg.com. That's CHEGG.com.
I use that.
Amazon.com. That's AMAZON.com. What else we got?
All I use was Chegg.
You can also go to your library on campus too. They rent out books at times as well.
And if you are going to rent it, make that the last resort, because half the time they don't even buy them books back that you use.
Yeah, they don't.
Everybody be salty walking out the bookstore at the end of the semester.
Be done paid $300 for a book, you only get $50 back. Like, it's the biggest hustle out there. I don't understand. We need to write some books and sell them.
And if you do have to buy a book, sell it back to half price books or somewhere.
Yeah, half price books will give you more than the campus will.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, don't do that. And don't buy no T-shirts.
Never buy a T-shirt. You should not have to buy a t-shirt until you're 25 and up.
Oh my God.
Number 8.
Number 8. So, number 8 says you should party while you're in college, but it's okay to say no to parties. Now, I personally feel like everybody should sow their little bad oats while they're in college, get it out, because it ain't nothing like somebody that's 50 trying to live out their life like they 12.
Yeah, I know a couple people like that.
So, yeah, they trying to live like they 12 or 20 and they 50. But I want y'all to go to a couple of parties, have fun, don't get too drunk.
Network, meet new people.
But make sure that you prioritize, don't just be going to every party that you can go to. Like, go to a couple, go home and do some work, go to class.
Every party not going to be good, but make sure you get yourself out there because you don't want to be a lame.
I will say this too, ladies. There are going to be a lot of Greek organizations at these parties. Do not, I repeat, do not get picked up by an Omega, like literally picked up off the floor. Do not get picked up off the floor. You will never live that down.
Do it.
Don't you do that. You'll forever be the girl who got picked up at a Greek party. Don't do it. Don't let them boys pick you up. Don't listen to AB. He ain't got no sense. Don't listen to him. Anyway, we moving on to number 7.
Alright, this one's about living on campus and tolerating your roommate. Everybody's gonna get at least one crazy roommate, whether it be your friend that you didn't know how they lived, or just some random ass person that will watch The Notebook 27 times and cry all day, or be watching anime and shit.
Hey, everybody got their vice. Don't do that. Everybody has their vice.
Bad roommate story. So this is when I first got to South Plains
Story
College.
time.
This random ass Hispanic dude. He was cool as shit. He didn't seem like he was weird to me. I'll roll over one time. This nigga is peeing in the sink.
What?
I'm dead serious.
No.
Because it was like the old school dorms where you have to, like, your room right there, and you have to go out and go to the restroom.
Oh my
like, God. Like, it was a community restroom. This nigga was peeing in the sink. I said, oh, hell no. I can't do this shit. Then he stole one of my Bathing Ape shirts. I still ain't seen his ass.
He stole his thread.
My Bathing Ape shirt, Lord Jesus.
Back then, Bathing Ape was everything.
He didn't steal the blue one, though. He stole the real one. So, Korea for life. Korea.
No. We're not doing that. Now, I'm going to tell you about roommates. So, I had 4 roommates. Actually 3 roommates, sorry. We were all living on campus at UTA in Maverick Place. It was brand new. And my roommates, I had one that was really cool that I loved to death.
One was a thought.
And then one...
Thought pocket.
One was really, like, annoying. Like, I'm a person who hated when people smack when they eat. And people eat my food. The fact that you're going to steal my food and smack at the same damn time, I got a problem with that. So, and then another pet peeve is I didn't like when people kept the house dirty. I hated that too. So, what I had to do was pack my shit and leave. The moral of the story is don't room with people that you don't know. That you didn't have the time to, like, get to know a little bit. If you get assigned to someone, make sure that you go on Facebook and start talking to them and, like, figuring out what y'all have in common. Have phone conversations before you go to college, because if you room with some people you don't know, like, at all, or you don't have any kind of recollection of what they like, you may bump heads and have to pack your shit like I did. Because I had to go. I couldn't take it no more.
Sometimes if it's early enough, they'll switch you to a different dorm room.
Yeah, you'll have an RA that will help you. That will help you out. You can go talk to them about anything that you having a problem with in your dorm, and they'll try to have conflict resolution situations with y'all and help y'all out. But it was past that for me. I had to go.
And on the flip side, you do roommate was like, if your roommate is somebody that you know, they could still do shit that you don't like.
Yeah.
My homeboy Steve stole my Hypnotic and snuck that shit after he didn't put money in on it.
Uh-oh.
He's still my boy though. He's still my boy though.
But every roommate is not bad. I know when I went to Lamar University, my roommate was everything. She was so dope. She was a preacher's daughter, but she was live. Like she had a good time. She went to parties, and she made it to be a student too. She was very smart. So I got to meet a lot of people in my dorm room because everybody used to come to our room all the time, hang out at our dorm. So my roommate was lovely. I loved her, but our roommates aren't good roommates.
Yeah, yeah.
On to number 6.
All roommates matter. All right, number 6
on the hit list.
Dress code.
Dress code. All right, I know that you're a freshman, so you don't know how to dress on campus.
Do not act like this is high school and try to look super fly on the first day of school. You are there for an education.
Education. No, real talk, college is all about being laid back and chill. Most of the time, people wake up 10 minutes before it's time for them to go to class. So they putting on the closest sweats that they can put on, a t-shirt. All I'm saying is be presentable, but you don't have to try to wear heels and a dress to class. You don't have to try to wear jeans and some fresh kicks to class all the time. Because real life, college is survival mode. Like, you're in survival mode the whole time. So if you got time to get dressed up, that means you ain't studying. In my opinion. Because most people pull an all-nighter the night before. Ain't nobody going to get up and get dressed up after you do that.
And if you listen to this and you are upperclassman in college, you look for the girls that's dressed up on the first day. So you can go home. You already know. Just you slide in there. They trying to look good for somebody. All right.
Don't listen to him, y'all. Don't. But yes, make sure you dress accordingly to what's going on. That's all I can say. Oh, and ladies, when you go to these parties, choose one set of skin to show. Don't be showing your legs, your chest, your stomach, and your ass all at the same time. That's not good. You're going to look like a thought for real.
That's not good at all.
Choose one to show. Don't be out here dressing like that. Don't do that because you're going to get dinged. You're going to get a title.
But fellas, don't get caught staring. You got to learn how to use your peripherals for the girls that do show all of that.
Oh, my God. Anyway, we moving on. This to me is the best thing. Like
I gotta keep it good for the fellas, man. I can't just like, hey girls,
No, because it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be some.
It's gonna be, it is what it is. We're gonna get to the bonus later. Anyway, number 5, money management. Money management. Let me tell y'all a story. Me and AB, we went to a school called Weatherford College. It was our freshman year. We went to a junior college first, just to get our little feet wet in this college thing. And we had no idea that we were going to get a refund check. It is the college students.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Like
if you want to be right, it's Christmas.
It's like Christmas. But I had no idea that I was going to get that money. I had no idea. So the lady called me. She was like, you need to come down to the office to pick up your refund check. In my mind, I was like, refund means give back. And check means money. I was like, what? I used my context clues. I was like, oh, put them two together.
Then we go to Chili's.
I was like, okay, I'm going to go get this check. I had no idea what it was going to be. Walked up in there, got that check. I said, this is 4. This is 4 numbers. This ain't just 2.
Right.
It's 4. So the first thing me and AB did was go to Walmart and get some orangeade. And so what else did we get?
Then what did we get? Orangeade and some sausage patties and shit.
Yeah, we had got some food. We did that good. But then we all went to Chili's to go. Just
balling out.
Balling out.
When you 18, 19, boy, Chili's shit. That's Red Lobster.
Yeah, it is. So we went to Chili's, and then we had to hit the mall the next day. And then I was like, ooh, I guess I better save some of this because...
Fellas, they have 2 Jordan releases every time you get a refund check. Do not fall for this shit.
Don't fall for it.
Them the same people that don't be in class the next week and a half because they done got new Jordans and shit and trying to show off at every damn party.
And everybody knows the refund check. But anyway, back to the story. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get to the point. My whole point is your refund check is there to help you get through the semester. So do not spend all your money on shoes, clothes, jewelry, cars, the stuff that you ain't gonna be able to maintain after you pay that first down payment. Don't do it.
Food, school supplies, of course your books that we talked about earlier.
Yep.
And then if you want to get home, how the hell you gonna get home? You spend all your damn money.
Need gas money.
Plan it out.
Save some of that
If
money.
not, go find an accounting major and they'll plan it out for you for free because they haven't graduated yet.
Buy at least one book this semester, guys. Please. Don't spend all your money on random stuff, for real. The refund check is only there for a little bit. It's only going to last you a couple of months.
Don't tell your parents about the damn refund check either because they spend that shit.
Don't tell them.
My dad spent shit out of my refund check. He was like, oh, my name was on it. Nah.
Don't tell them.
Nah.
You need to just put it up, put it in your little student account and call it a day.
Yep.
You're in there.
Still act broke and ask your parents for money.
Yep.
Number 4.
All right, so this is something I could really talk about. It's important that you get involved on campus and join some organizations. I feel like getting involved on campus will help you network and meet those next billionaires that's going to be billionaires after y'all graduate. You want to really get really connected. So I personally joined a lot of organizations when I went to UT Arlington, and I also joined a Greek sorority. I'm a Zeta, C5B, all that good stuff. But it's not all that it's cracked up to be. But you need to join. You need to
join something.
Organizations, like something that you're interested in, like your major organizations. Like if you're an accountant, join an organization that's about accounting. Mm-hmm. If you are a business major, join an organization that's about business, because you want to be able to network with those people who are about to be something, because you could be the next billionaire yourself. Also get to know, the people that are over the whole organization, like the professionals that are over it. Because a lot of organizations have like 2 or 3 advisors on campus. Mm-hmm. So get to know them as well, because they can help you stay in the loop when good things are coming. A
lot of those organizations help out in the community that the school is in too. So it's some extra you can put on your resume after you graduate.
Resume builder.
I joined the Black Student Organization when I was in South Plains, and I was woke before it became cool to be woke.
So. Right. Because woke was not a thing. We was just woke already.
Yeah, we learned about our culture. That's what we talked about it back then.
Because we woke up like this.
Networking is cool. I know the cool people are like, no, y'all being friendly. No, networking is cool because it'll help you get jobs after you actually graduate, or even if you don't graduate. That person that you went to school with could hire you and you'd be making more money than you're supposed to be making.
I would say this too. If you don't network in college and you leave there not knowing if you leave there without knowing 5 people that you can call on, you failed at college. Mm-hmm. It don't matter if you have all A's on your little report card and that you got a 4.0. If you don't know somebody before you leave there, you failed, because college is about a lot more than just going to class. It's about putting you in the right position around the right people at the right time. So you need to take advantage of your time on campus with all these people.
If you go into a school that you're not from, try to get a friend that is from that town. They'll help out a lot too.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a job, like a real job while you in school.
Yeah.
They're called locals.
Locals. Find your local.
They don't like to be called that though.
Now, I personally, when I went to college, the first type of friend I was trying to find was an Asian. No offense to the Asians, but I love Asian culture.
Can you say that?
I can. I'm going to tell you why I was looking for Asian. I love the Asian culture. I think they're so dope and so beautiful. I love their food. And, it was just amazing, because when I got to UTA, I made friends with this Asian girl. She helped me with my math homework. I helped her with her English. I cooked her chicken. She cooked me fried rice. It was like a bartering system. So find you somebody that can do both.
Oh, yeah. My friend Big Show.
Yeah.
I had an Asian roommate for a little bit over the summer.
They're dope, man.
My boy back in Japan making money, and man, that was some of the best food I had. He made me breakfast one time. Like, man, if I ever get rich, I'm going to hire you to be my chef.
You got to get out here and absorb all this different culture that's on campus. Like, getting around people that don't look like you is the best thing you can do, because they're going to teach you so much more about yourself too. And you're going to learn how to coexist with different types of people. And that's going to be needed once you graduate, because this world is a melting pot, especially in the United States. It's like everybody here. Everybody.
If you're someone from mayonnaise descent or Caucasian, you can join the BSO too. We had at least 4 or 5 white people that was in Black
cool white chicks. in our NBSA. They was up in there. Black Students Association, we invited everybody. So get involved. That was the longest one, huh?
Right.
We serious about it.
Number 3.
Get to know your professors and especially get to know the people that's in the scholarship office. Now, when I say get to know your professors, I mean I want you to semi-stalk them a little bit.
Kiss their ass.
Just a tad. Not in front of everybody, but like if you if you look at your syllabus, there's going to be some hours on there that they're in their office. Sometimes you need to set up a time to come and speak with them. Bring them a sandwich from Subway or bring them a cup of coffee and just chat with them. Get to know them a little bit because when you do that, that's how they curve that little C into a B. Or they curve that B into an A because they know that you're really trying and you like really want to absorb everything they're trying to give you.
Let them know about your life situation too. Just sit down and get to know your professor. I'm actually friends on Facebook with a couple of my old professors.
Oh yeah, me too. And they really will sit down and listen to you talk because they really do love to like interact with the students. Because all they do is grade papers and stuff. Yeah,
most of them have been through what you've been through. Or what you
they would have to have been through what you've been through to be in that seat.
Well, some of them rich, so they don't.
Tis true.
Yeah.
But yes, get to know your professors and go to their scholarship office and get to know them because they the ones who going to alert you when that new scholarship is available.
When I tell you, people in the scholarship office, they gave me an extra $1,000. Like, yeah, your GPA is high and your background matches this. I'm like, what? This for me?
Thank you. And guess what? They came on the refund.
Right? They got the refund. It was tears of joy.
Tears of joy, man. For real.
Number 2.
Okay, now this is what you really come to college for. You got to be able to maintain your study habits and make sure you take your butt to class. Go ahead, AB. You can go first.
Sit your ass in class. A lot of people like me, I never had to study in high school and I made some okay grades. So when I had to study in college, it was a struggle. I didn't know what the fuck studying was.
Yeah.
It's okay to do notes, be organized, sit out time to study.
Yeah.
Look out for study groups and take your ass to class.
Don't look out for study groups. Start a study group. Don't wait for somebody else to start it. Start it.
There you go.
And tell your friends that's in class or the people that you meet in class, we're going to be here at this time to study. But my first advice to you is to get you some highlighters, get you some what's some little sticky notepad.
Sticky notes?
Sticky notes, there you go. Get you some sticky notes and also get you a notebook for each class or have a section in your 5-subject notebook for each class so that you can have your stuff organized like that. In class, you want to take notes and then you want to come home and type those notes out the same day. See, if you do it that way, you'll be done. Heard it in class, you wrote it down and you typed it and you read it again. So it's helping you memorize your information without you even trying to study.
A lot of y'all got technology now. Y'all can basically record the damn lecture on your phone or your computer.
Ask your teacher, can you record them? And that's a good way to do it for real.
Right. And then if you good at taking notes, that's how you can make money. Back to money management.
Absolutely.
You can sell your notes to the people that don't go to class.
Because who did that? This girl right here.
Preach.
Because I had the regular notes, which was the ones I wrote. Then I had the advanced notes, which was the notes that I went home and added my chapter information to. And it was well typed and everything. And I was like, you get $10 for the regular notes, and I'm going to need that $25 for the advanced notes.
Message, brother.
It's a lot of hustles in college. Like, for real. You can really make money doing all kinds of stuff. Figure out what you're good at, and then let everybody know you can do it.
And if you need a haircut, dude, there's somebody that's going to be on campus cutting hair if you're in one of the country towns. It took me a while to find my barber that was in the country. He was from Florida, though. He hooked me up. Yeah, it's a beautician at every school, too. Right. And it's somebody who got the hook up on alcohol, too. And always. They easy to find. It's somebody who got the hook up on everything, so you just got to figure out who it is. So, all right, and number 1. Numero uno. Time management. Time management. None of the other stuff will work if you do not know about time management. You can't go to parties if you have class the next day. So which one is more important, the party or the time management to Go to class.
So I'm gonna disagree with you on that because I know people who went to parties like every time and was in class. It's all about priorities. Like if you know that you're not a morning person or you know you're not
Who
a person. Who
partied before they had a test?
My roommate.
Them niggas crazy.
She did, and she was a straight A student.
Well, if you're a genius, you can do that. But for the regular folks, take your ass to bed and sit out some time to study.
Well, so this is my advice to y'all on this. The way that I did it when I was in college, basically, I gave myself rewards for studying or for doing my work.
Mm-hmm.
So I would set up a study schedule. So I guess for an example, it would be like, I'm going to study for 4 hours for this one class, and that gets me at least 30 minutes to an hour of freedom. Mm-hmm. So the more I studied, the more time I had to.
You actually did extra because they tell you to study for an hour of like each credit hour for each class.
That's true, but depending on what kind of class it is,
yeah.
Depending on like if you have history, that's a lot of information to absorb.
Mm-hmm.
So I would give myself 4 hours to like sit there and really absorb it.
True.
So I basically set up a system like that for however many hours I did studying, I got a reward for that. And then also when it came to studying, I did my pre-studying, like we mentioned just a minute ago, making your notes and then going and looking at your syllabus to see what chapters apply to those notes, mm-hmm. and adding information from your book to those notes. That's mm-hmm. pre-preparation. And then all you got to do is read it later.
True
story.
I learned about time management my freshman year at Weatherford. Who's partying and playing the game all the time and
eating and playing basketball,
doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. And I failed my first test. I ain't never failed no test before.
That first ain't nothing like that first F.
Lord jeez, I was sick. I was depressed and everything for like a day or two when there was another party. But mm-hmm. I learned like, hey, I need to set some time out to study and look over my notes and actually pay attention. Take this school shit serious.
You need to take it serious because these days y'all don't have a lot of leeway when it comes to that financial aid. If you don't go to class, if you miss 6 classes, they're going to kick you out and you're going to owe all that money back.
And then they limited on y'all add and drop courses too, which real fucked up. They said y'all up for failure.
They changed everything. So you have to really be serious about it. And honestly, y'all only have about 5 years of financial aid that they're going to give you. So you have to be like on point with your semesters. Like you need to make sure that you're passing your classes because you're not going to have that much money to pay for it. You're going to end up paying for it yourself. Yeah. Who wants that?
Towards the end of my college career, I was taking 15, 16 credit hours just so I could get that degree I got. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it be like that sometimes.
They don't tell you that
when
you sign up for school.
Nope.
That your financial aid gonna run out. Some people poor, so I needed
like
it.
Me.
Yeah, we needed
it. We first generation college students up
right
here, so we didn't get to have. Daddy didn't save us no trust fund.
First generation college graduates.
Oh yes, college graduates.
Put that on there.
Put that on there.
High fives to the mic.
For those of you who are going to be the first ones to go to college in your family, know that you can actually do it. Even though somebody else in your family didn't go, you can really get through it. It's all about that hustle game you got. Coming from the hood is actually a pretty good thing when it comes to college because it's like playing chess. Mm-hmm. You're in college, you got to play the game.
It's all right to tell your parents when you're struggling with stuff. They might actually give you some good advice for them to help you. And they don't, since they've never been or they never graduated, explain to them what's going on so they can have a better view of what you're doing. So they just don't think you out there partying and spending all the money, the little money they send to you.
Also, you want to make sure you're utilizing all the resources on campus. Campus has like tutoring sessions that you already paid for in your tuition. They also have like peer reviews and peer like friends that can do it for you. Students that can do it for you. For those of you who don't know what peer is. Let's see what else they have. They have counseling service on campus. They have the hospital on campus.
Yeah. Get a free flu shot.
Yep. And while we're on the subject of the health center, let's go ahead and move on to this bonus. This
one applies to everyone, even the people who aren't going to finish school.
Yes, this is for everyone. Okay. Let me go ahead and get my mother voice.
If you going to be hunching
Oh my God, no.
Oh, my bad.
Let me do the mother. Then you cook
All
it.
right.
All right. So I know that you're grown and you're having these feelings and these urges, and sometimes you can't control them.
You're having changes with your body.
Your body's changing, and we get that. So sometimes you have thoughts about being active, and I'm not talking about on the basketball court. Sometimes you have thoughts like that, and you just might act on those thoughts. But all I'm going to say is please wrap it up, people. Wrap it up. And before you even get to the wrapping up part, I'm going to need you to go get tested. Go get tested and make sure everybody clean and clear and under control.
Before and after. College is when STDs, aka
running rampant.
STIs is running rampant.
Running rampant.
Texas Tech.
Oh, hey, you can't say that.
You can't say that. They know about Raider Rash. That's what it's called. Shit.
Raider Rash? That's what it was called?
That's what it's called. They call it Raider Rash.
Oh, my God.
You got burnt, they call it Raider Rash.
Oh, wow. You don't want to leave college with the gift that keeps on giving.
It was a couple people at South Plains on the track team that they got some stuff.
Got the Raider Rash?
Yeah. Raider Rash and shit. They was getting it from other people, too. But.
That's nasty.
Go get tested.
You don't want that stuff on your lip to have some stuff on his lip.
Oh my God. Get it on your lip. You don't want that. Don't get that on your lip.
You just want to make sure you're being careful with who you laying down with. Because I know a lot of y'all, it's going to happen. You're going to do what you do. And you just need to be safe out here in these streets. Because there's all kind of unknown diseases going on too that we ain't even got names for yet. And sir and ma'am,
don't get gonorrhea syphilis. That's gonorrhea, herpes, and syphilis and AIDS all in
one. Ain't nobody got time for
It's
that.
a new thing that came out. It dropped last summer.
If you're gonna be that chick, and if you're gonna be that dude that's slanging and banging everywhere, just protect yourself, please, because y'all don't need no babies and y'all don't need no STDs. It's just not cute.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to see how you're gonna explain that to your parents. Good, wholesome girl.
They sent you off to get the degree. Came back with something you can't
with
get
rid of. With a baby.
Get degrees, not babies.
But yeah, that's the bonus round. We really ain't got time for that. Do you have I'm about to say STD. Do you have an SAT word of the day? That's what I'm about to say. STD word of the day.
Oh no, I ain't got no SAT word of the day.
SAT word of the day.
Raider Rash. There you go.
Raider Rash.
It's when you go mess with somebody from Texas Tech University and they burn you.
It's the circular cluster, and it sometimes comes out red. That's what it is. No, but yes, I need y'all to have a great time. College is the best time of your life. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It is. It was for me. I had a great time.
Yeah, I had fun too.
Have a great time at school. Listen to our top 10 rules. Apply them.
Oh yeah, and your ramen question Wednesday, eat her boogers.
She flick them.
She got a collection of boogers under her seat on the driver's side.
Ooh, that's nasty. Before we get out of here, we got to do our lightning round real quick. You're on a college campus if. Go ahead, AB.
You're on a college campus if you see girls with oversized T-shirts and wearing little bit ass shorts.
Absolutely. That is the TCU status. That is TCU status right there.
Every school, especially the white schools.
Yeah. You're on a college campus if you see everybody with a water bottle, but ain't got no water in the bottle. For real.
You're on a college campus if you see dudes with backpacks on and ain't got shit in them.
Empty. Just empty ass backpack. You're on a college campus if you see a girl come to class in a bonnet. That's still, you're at a HBCU if you see a girl come to campus with a bonnet on.
You're on a college campus if you see somebody holding like 3 cases of ramen noodles.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. You're on a college campus if you have those campus books and you just be swiping them like it's real money. You be like, I got your lunch today, babe. I got your lunch. He swiped me in, girl.
You're on a college campus, especially after refund check day, if you see somebody with 2 pairs of Jordans, 3 bags of clothes, and some fast food that they just bought.
You know you're on a college campus when you know when you can spot the person that's about to drop out. You don't care about life no more at all. I'm done.
Tired of this shit.
Yeah, you will quit a couple of times.
You know you're on a college campus when the only black people on campus is the athletes.
That's a good one. All right, this is the last one, I guess.
You know you're on a college campus if you see dried up permanent marker on people's hands that shows that they went to the club.
The night before. The big X's.
They be in class, that shit be all rubbed in and shit. They be smelling like smoke, alcohol, regret, throw up, used condoms,
and a possible STD.
Hey y'all, just for next time, this end of the episode, don't just be petty, be a friend.
We out.